Welcome to this audio-visual guide on income tax filing in Colombia for non-resident foreigners. Here, you will learn in a clear and practical way who is required to file taxes in Colombia, how to register in the route, and what steps you need to follow to comply with Colombian tax regulations. According to Colombian law, you are considered a tax resident if you stay in Colombia for more than 183 days within a 365-day period, or if your family or main economic interests are in the country. If you don't meet these conditions, you are a non-resident, but you must still file if you earn Colombian source income. Who must file an income tax return? A non-resident must file a tax return when receiving Colombian source income. Salaries, rents, dividends, interest, royalties, or the sale of assets located in Colombia. The return is filed using Form 110, and in some cases, you must attach Form 2516 or 2517. If all your income was already subject to a 20% withholding tax, you may not need to file. Registration in the tax identification number, ROOT. The first requirement is to register in the ROOT. This registration works as your tax identification card in Colombia. You can complete it online on the DIAN website using your passport or foreign identification document. If you do not have a legal representative in Colombia, you must carry out the process through the PQRS system. Go to the official website, www.dian.gov.co, then go to the PQRS section, accept the terms and conditions, log in as an anonymous user, and fill in the fields with your personal information. We invite you to review the TaxMate instructions in the PQRS creation section, where you will find detailed information about the requirements and conditions for submitting a successful request. How to file the income tax return. Once you have your RUT, log into the DAIN portal, enable your user and password, and complete Form 110. Remember to include your Colombian income, assets located in Colombia, and the withholdings that were applied to you. We recommend seeking the advice of a professional accountant, and please check our TaxMate instructions for more details. After obtaining your RUT, you must activate your user accounts by going to the official website, go to the transactional section, and select the new user option. Fill in the fields with the requested information. The system will send a code to your email or phone number, and then it will prompt you to create a password to access your user account and electronic signature. We invite you to review the instructions in the Account and Electronic Signature Creation section, where you will find detailed steps to complete the process. You now have access to your user account, so you can submit your tax returns online go to the transactional section, select the registered user option, and under On Your Own Behalf, fill in the fields with your information and password. Go to the Fill Out and Submit option, select Form 110, and complete the fields according to your economic situation. You must sign electronically and submit the form. We invite you to review the instructions in the Access to the DIAN portal section, where you will find detailed steps for completing the form submission process. We recommend consulting a certified public accountant for professional guidance. Tax payment. If your return shows a balance due, you must generate Form 490 and pay online or at authorized banks. For non-resident foreigners, the usual rate is 20% on Colombian source income, unless there is a tax treaty to avoid double taxation. In the main panel, go to the Charts section, where you will find your payment receipt. You can make online banking transactions or generate the receipt for payment at bank offices. Remember to make the payment on the date you select for your receipt. Otherwise, you will need to generate a new one. Remember, filing taxes in another country does not exempt you from filing in Colombia if you earn income here. If you have questions, visit the DIAN's official website or seek support from the Accounting and Tax Support Centers, NAF, or professional accountant. Meeting your obligations avoids penalties and strengthens trust in Colombia as an investment destination.